Made a three yet, and you're shooting 41% from the field.
Herro's in the game for Miami. Here's Robinson, lets it go, got fouled.
Back to back and ones can be costly.
And that's going to be an offensive foul away from the basketball.
For sore eyes too, because he's got a smaller guy on him, slipped in front of him, was able to get the tip jam.
Herro, boy, it's got to be now. With 80 seconds left in this first quarter, see if the Thunder can get a couple of defensive stops as Herro offline. It's not more than 13.
Well, that's right. And you and I were talking about that during the break. That with them knocking down 7 threes in that first quarter, and then the end.
Stopped, Mike. It's the Thunder surging here in the second quarter.
Well, they're slowing down their offense, and they're doing a good job of forcing turnovers, and then getting out there and challenging it.
Goodness.
And this is
back after the hiatus. CP even joked early in the year we used to give him a little bit of a hard time for passing up shots. Now he's out there with those 1-2 dribble step back threes.
Players as well. They have been outstanding, folks, in the seeding games.
2 assists for Baisley. There's another nice bounce pass, and this time it's Herro. Herro's coming off the bench. SGA. Tough drive, stripped. That is stripped by Iguodala, and Herro out on the run. Slashing to the rim, Robinson. Boy, this Miami offense is constantly in motion. There is Herro again drawing. Well, the Thunder had success with the second unit early in this quarter getting out on the run as Gallinari stripped on the way up, but he was sailing out of bounds. Saw that SGA was already out as Herro will drain that three. Boy, Herro, very impressive. Terrence Ferguson getting his minutes to open up the third. Offensive rebound by Adams going right at Myers-Leonard. Little baby hook shot. Myers-Leonard, who hasn't played a game since for Billy Donovan, and the Thunder going up against this aspect of the Heat's roster. You think that you would want at least a stretch here of some solid basketball.
Right, and you get a stop, and now can you in Oklahoma City? It's always a very warm feeling for a player.
Herro so active.
Well coached by Nate McMillan.
Absolutely well coached. Both play outstanding defense as Gallinari was on target from 3. The only thing that worries me about teams like Miami and Indiana, just the lack of offensive firepower. They've got it spread out, but in the playoffs, when that structure breaks down, as Derrick Jones Jr. Nerlens Noel there for the rebound. What do you want to see here, Mike, from this Thunder team with 4:52 left?
Build out their rotation.
Devin Hall has come in to replace Chris Paul. Herro, missile pass underneath as he just,
man, he's got a nice stroke.
Warms your heart.
No, absolutely. Just got to get in rhythm. Not that I'm a lefty and he's a lefty. That's a tough layup there. That's a tough layup there.
With 2 minutes and change left to go here in the third quarter. Good indication of where the mindset is for not just the Thunder, but both these teams going into the postseason. Feeling like to go a little deeper into the game with the playoffs just around the corner, but obviously staying healthy is the #1 priority.
Right, and that's what all teams want to do right now. Nice drop. Important, depending on who you're playing in that first round of the playoff. Now, right now, it looks like if it was today, it would be Houston. And the Houston don't have any size.
Playoffs. But so often you hear coaches presented with the question, Mike, what's more important, health or seeding? And I think that we're starting to see that answer, not only with the Thunder, but a lot of teams in the bubble, because Miami's sitting its top line on the floor for Miami with under a minute to go here in this third quarter.
And that's why I think when the playoffs start, there's going to be a lot of surprises. It's going to be a few surprises. As you're right, there's no whole different teams. But when you lose a player like you did, with Dort getting hurt tonight, we don't know the extent of his injury. So first of 2 things, I'm very happy for Andre Robertson that his career in the NBA will continue, first of all. Second of all, I'm very proud of him. Out came from Dre as well, as we were talking about him. He's a smart player, he knows the game.
That's a fun little battle.
And you look at the guy that's a foul, yeah, I got a problem with that.
Thunder just ran the Dennis Schroeder inbounds play for Terrence Ferguson. Did you see that?
Yeah. I like that. You know, you got to learn to be in that role, especially if Schroeder's not here.
Thunder really hope to get him back at some point. Still not 100% sure. That's going to be an offensive foul.
This is also a restart for the NBA officials, too.
They should be in midseason form by now. At least their whistles have been.
A lot of whistles. A lot of whistles so far in these 7 games for Big Blue.
Hill's pass intercepted.
Good anticipation. Looking over the defense like a quarterback, and I can't hand it off to anybody. I'm going to call my own number and gain some valuable yardage.
Well, I think these are important minutes for him. He's create from the perimeters. The Thunder don't have a true point guard. It's been Baisley. Baisley played the 4, the 5, the 1 out on the perimeter.
And how about this, man? Just a 6-point game. Boy, just stay with it.
Don't call it a scrimmage. You know what this game reminds me of? The Philly game when the Thunder were down by, what, 24? Philly scrimmage. Nader in transition banks it in.
And hold the phone.
As Herro will quiet things down with that. Nader for the tie. I rushed it up there for a moment from the corner. Good closeout from Solomon Hill. But Darius Baisley, his 3rd consecutive 20-plus point effort. Herro got caught below the rim. No angle on it. Gets it back behind the line. Under a minute to go. Still a 1-possession game. Herro 4 feet behind the line. It'll be Nader to inbound the basketball. Solomon Hill to Herro. Herro makes his move between the legs. Puts up the shot, fading away, and it hits.